Whatever you do will be insignificant, but it is very important that you do it. In doing something, do it with love or never do it at all. If you want to change the world, start with yourself. The day the power of love overrules the love of power, the world will know peace. Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes. The simplest acts of kindness are by far more powerful than 1,000 heads bowing in prayer. You can chain me, you can torture me, you can even destroy this body, but you will never imprison my mind. Live simply, so that others may simply live. To lose patience is to lose the battle. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. You may never know what results come of your actions, but if you do nothing, there will be no results. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Nobody can hurt me without my permission. Where there is love, there is life. Action expresses priorities. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. Strength does not come from physical capacity, it comes from an indomitable will. My life is my message. Earth provides enough to satisfy every man's needs, but not every man's greed. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. Speak only if it improves upon the silence. If I have the belief that I can do it, I shall surely acquire the capacity to do it, even if I may not have it at the beginning. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. There is more to life than simply increasing its speed. Seek not greater wealth, but simpler pleasure, not higher fortune, but deeper felicity. Truth never damages a cause that is just. I will not let anyone walk through my mind with their dirty feet. Seven deadly sins: wealth without work, pleasure without conscience, science without humanity, knowledge without character, politics without principle, commerce without morality, worship without sacrifice. Nonviolence is a weapon of the strong. To believe in something and not to live it is dishonest. Whenever you are confronted with an opponent, conquer him with love. They cannot take away our self-respect if we do not give it to them. The future of India lies in its villages. You don't know who is important to you until you actually lose them. A 1,000 candles can be lighted from the flame of one candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness can be spread without diminishing that of yourself. When I despair, I remember that all through history the way of truth and love have always won. There have been tyrants and murderers, and for a time they can seem invincible, but in the end they always fall. Think of it, always. The true measure of any society can be found in how it treats its most vulnerable members. When the ego dies, the soul awakes. The path is the goal. The greatness of a nation and its moral progress can be judged by the way its animals are treated. Our ability to reach unity in diversity will be the beauty and the test of our civilization. A customer is the most important visitor on our premises. He is not dependent on us, we are dependent on him. Every worthwhile accomplishment, big or little, has its stages of drudgery and triumph, a beginning, a struggle, and a victory. The difference between what we do and what we are capable of doing would suffice to solve most of the world's problems. I offer you peace, I offer you love, I offer you friendship, I see your beauty, I hear your need, I feel your feelings. Truth is one, paths are many. A no, uttered from the deepest conviction, is better than a yes, merely uttered to please, or worse, to avoid trouble. I call him religious, who understands the suffering of others. A coward is incapable of exhibiting love. It is the prerogative of the brave. I like your Christ, I do not like your Christians. Your Christians are so unlike your Christ. There are many causes I would die for. There is not a single cause I would kill for. Peace is not the absence of conflict, but the ability to cope with it. Each one has to find his peace from within, and peace to be real must be unaffected by outside circumstances. Power is of two kinds. One is obtained by the fear of punishment, and the other by acts of love. Power based on love is 1,000 times more effective and permanent than the one derived from fear of punishment. The expert knows more and more about less and less, until he knows everything about nothing. What barrier is there that love cannot break? Love is the strongest force the world possesses, and yet it is the humblest imaginable. It is unwise to be too sure of one's own wisdom. It is healthy to be reminded that the strongest might weaken, and the wisest might err. Education is the basic tool for the development of consciousness and the reconstitution of society. Manliness consists not in bluff, bravado, or loneliness. It consists in daring to do the right thing and facing consequences, whether it is in matters social, political, or other. It consists in deeds, not words. Yes, I am also a Muslim, a Christian, a Buddhist, and a Jew. To my mind, the life of all is no less precious than that of a human being. I want freedom for the full expression of my personality. There is force in the universe, which, if we permit it, will flow through us and produce miraculous results. Fearlessness is the first requisite of spirituality. Cowards can never be moral. Nothing has saddened me so much in life as the hardness of heart of educated people. The English language is so elastic that you can find another word to say the same thing. In the midst of death, life persists. In the midst of untruth, truth persists. In the midst of darkness, light persists. If you don't ask, you don't get it. Prayer is the key of the morning and the bolt of the evening. Be truthful, gentle, and fearless. Always aim at complete harmony of thought and word and deed. Always aim at purifying your thoughts, and everything will be well. I cannot conceive of a greater loss than the loss of one's self-respect. They may torture my body, break my bones, even kill me, then they will have my dead body, but not my obedience. There is no way to peace, there is only peace. It is wrong and immoral to seek to escape the consequences of one's acts. It is easier to build a boy than to mend a man. Prayer is not asking, it is a longing of the soul. It is daily admission of one's weakness. It is better in prayer to have a heart without words than words without a heart. If we are to reach real peace in the world, we shall have to begin with the children. If I had no sense of humor, I would long ago have committed suicide. Nothing is so aggravating as calmness.